Hi fitness friends, just a short workout video here, some of my favorite exercises, giving you a combination of some cardio and some strength training with minimal to no equipment. So enjoy. We're going to first start with speed skaters. I've got cones set up. This is just a point of reference. If you don't have any cones, no worries, but here we go. Let's start. On the last one, I want you to hold. So if you do like 4 or 5 sets, hold. So you will bring in a little bit of balance. You can make them as wide, you can make them as far apart as you want to, making your jumps or your speed skate as big as you want. Okay, we will do a few more. You should feel the heart rate spike up. With these first 5 exercises that I have, your heart rate will come up. I encourage you, I invite you to put this together with a brisk walk outside, maybe a bicycle ride, grab a friend, grab a neighbor, of course practicing social distancing, but grab a friend, grab a family member, take a walk outside, come back in, do these exercises, and you will have a full body workout. You can feel or hear maybe my heart rate coming up. I'm feeling it, you're hearing it. Okay, let's do a couple more sets. You're doing good, doing good. And balance. I think let's do one more for good measure. One more for good measure. Good. Shake it out. 10 jumping jacks. Here would be an option for low impact. Here is low impact. So if you don't want to add the big hop or the intensity of the jump, the plyometric piece of it, here would be an option for low intensity. Here's the heel option. You can even do the toe option. Looks like this. Notice your hands and arms. Maybe your jumping jacks are here, and that's okay too. Make this work for you, what feels good for your shoulders. Going into some high knees, alternating knees. Pretend you're reaching for something at the ceiling. Pull it down. Try to keep the body up nice and tall. Knees bringing them to the height that feels best for you, that feels best for your low back. Moving right into crossovers. Keep the knee, but add in your crossover. I love this movement. This is good for rotation, trunk rotation. Brings in some standing core. Oblique movement. Now I'm going to show one way to progress this, and that would be to add in an extended leg and change this into windmills. Looks like this. Now as you bring that leg or foot up with it fully extended, and you're feeling this in your low back, I'm going to encourage you to come back to this option where you shorten your levers. Bring it back to knees. Let's do a few more sets here, guys. A few more. Good. Last set, and shake it out. Excellent. Okay, set yourself up here. Find your mid stance, a set of squats. Now I'm doing these, of course, without any weight. The point of this video is just minimal weight or no weight, body weight. So if you are one at home that doesn't have much equipment or any equipment, you can still do these exercises, still receiving the benefit. Now we're going to add on to this, and let's add on a squat kick. Squat, kick. Don't care which leg you start with, just alternate that kick. So once again here, by alternating, we're bringing in some balance integration. Being able to stand on one leg for a short period of time. Okay, let's do a couple more sets. 4, 4. Very good. Here's 2. And the last one. Good. Okay, shake it out. Next exercise, some lateral lunges. They look like this. Stepping out, together, out, together. Again, you can make the movement as wide or as big as you want. Feel free to add in a weight if you want to. Another way to progress this movement without even adding in any weight is to change the arm position. Watch this, guys. Watch this. So nice, tall, open chest, open heart. Nice, strong upper back. Good. Still breathing hard. Okay, let's do a few more sets. Here's 2, 2, 1, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Okay, last leg exercise here. I'm going to go ahead, step one leg back, and I'm going to come into a lunge, just a stationary lunge. Stay right where you're at. Keep working these. I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see my profile. Again, you want to think about or work on that front leg being parallel, back leg parallel as well from that lower leg, knee going straight down, body up tall. Feel free to add in some weights. If you feel like you need a little balance here, or if you feel like you need to be against something, grab a wall. A wall works good. Good. I'm going to flip it over and switch sides. Switch legs, going straight down. Again, you want to keep that weight in the front heel. Other very important part here is make sure or think about your legs or your feet being on train tracks. So we got a good, strong, solid base here. Think of train tracks rather than a balance beam. A couple more here on this side. How's this feeling? And the last one. Excellent. Good. Step it in. Shake it out. Now, you can grab a weight if you have it. You can grab water bottles or soup cans. This next exercise, this is probably one of my most favorite exercises. I'm going to grab a weight, but keep in mind a water bottle works well too. Come into that squat position, and let's move into, this is one of my favorite exercises, as I've said. I call these the John Travolta's. Full body integration. We get one more set of legs because we're doing some squats, a little bit of crossover, right? Reaching down towards the opposite foot, and then bringing that hand or arm up overhead. So again, we're getting in some shoulder work. Integration here, down and up. Good, let's do a few more sets on this side, then we switch. 3, here's 2, and 1. Good, okay, release, other side. Make sure you're breathing. Feel free to stop, grab a drink of water anytime you need to. Okay, keep going. Looks good. A few more on this side, making both sides even. Here's 2 and 1. Good. Okay, release that weight down. I'm going to show this next exercise with the water bottles. Again, a small set of weights if you have 5s or 3 pounds. Soup cans work well. I brought this exercise in. This is called an A raise, and it's really, really good for shoulders and upper back. First set is going to be, think thumbs up. It looks like this. We're making the letter A with our arms as we reach up and behind us, slightly angled to the back. Feeling that squeeze here, making that squeeze happen between those shoulder blades, those traps and rhomboids. Those are the muscle groups that help us to stand up nice and tall and keep us in good posture. Good, last one here. Good, stand up nice and tall and shake it out. Now the second set that we do is also A raises, but think of thumbs down or pinky up, okay? Looks like this. Again, we're gonna come into this tipped position. Here it is. Again, I'm going to turn to the side, see my profile. Nice flat back, neutral spine. Squeezing up and out. As the arms go up and out, we're squeezing between those shoulder blades. So again, helping with those muscles that help us to stand up nice and tall. Always a good idea to add in muscles or muscle groups or exercises that bring in that postural awareness. Okay, last one here, guys. Excellent, and release. Good. Okay, come on up. I'm going to have you go ahead and set those down. Very nice. Okay, next exercise, next group here. Infamous push-up. Gotta love the push-ups. Now I'm going to show some different options here. To start us out, plank position from kneeling. From kneeling, looks like this. So no matter what option you're choosing to do here, guys, try to keep that back nice and flat and your head, neck, and shoulders calm. Okay, now how about a kneeling plank? Okay, so I'm going to angle or bring that body forward. Good, still from the knees. This is progression number 2, option number 2. And then, of course, the last option we have is to do push-ups from the toes. Now, you also, of course, I didn't even talk about this, but I'll remind you of it, that you can do wall push-ups. Wall push-ups are really good, too. Okay, and the last set of 5, I want you to choose an option, and we will have done 20 push-ups then. Here's 2, and the last 1. Excellent, good. Okay, walk those knees in a little bit. Go ahead and bring or swing those legs around. Half sit up. Okay, so your knees will be soft, heels will be planted, hands crossed over. Here we go. Now, I want you to come back or lean back to where you start to feel that work or pull through your core. Listen to your low back on this one. Make any adjustments as you need to. So as you come back, if you start to feel something in your low back, try to stop or don't go as far and stop just before you feel that. Make this work for you. Okay, let's do a few more here. And 2 more. And the last 1. Good. Okay, last exercise here. Lean all the way back. Bring those feet and knees up. Okay, hands behind the neck for support, elbows out to the side. A set of slow bicycles. And even with our bicycles here, we can bring in options that give us variation. So if this bothers your back, or if you find that this is pretty challenging, then go ahead, look at my legs. I'm shortening the levers. I'm keeping them more bent, right? Short levers. Other option, more extension in that leg, and bringing those legs, those feet, a little bit closer to that floor. Make sure you're breathing. Couple more sets, guys. You're doing good. And let's finish here with 1 more set, nice and strong. Excellent, good. Okay, take a nice big stretch here. So I invite you to bring in these exercises along with any other type of cardio that you might be doing. So with this beautiful spring weather we're having, feel free to take a walk outside. Feel free to go for a bike ride, come back in. These can of course be done outside too. If you have a mat or a towel outside, do sets of 10, do a couple rounds of work, whatever your time allows for. But again, a full body integration, kind of giving you a working or focusing on the major muscle groups. Thank you and enjoy.